MARC stands for Maximizing Access to Research Careers, and the goal of this program is to broaden participation of general population to represent everybody to go into careers related to biomedical research. So we provide a scholarship and tuition, but really we provide a research experience and very comprehensive mentoring to allow students to be successful, to prepare them to apply and succeed in graduate school.
So the program itself is usually the final 2 years of a student's time at Wayne State. In the undergrad program, they can be in a variety of majors and anything remotely related to biomedical research. And then we also have a pre-MARC program where the students can spend about a year before entering the MARC program to see if it's maybe the right thing for them or not.
The MARC program really guided me as an undergraduate student when I first came here. A lot of the issues with undergrad students is you're kind of lost because it's college, so there's many opportunities, many directions you can go.
I have friends that are at bigger universities. They have to email, I think, at least 50 PIs just to get a response out of one for research that maybe they're not even super interested in. I get to do research at a graduate level here. I'm exposed one-on-one with my PI, which is very cool.
Having mentors and advisors is also really great because personal statements, if you just send those out to people and they give their feedback, that can make you have a really good statement, and that's also necessary just for, grad school, internship applications, anything really. So it just kind of creates a foundation around you and a support system.
So the program helps you find a mentor whose research you're interested in, and that way you're paired up, you perform some research in their lab, and additional to that, the MARC program also supports you financially.
It's full tuition, and also it is a stipend. So what does that mean? It's a salary. So the students are paid to do research. They're expected to be in a research lab for 15 hours during the week, for about 40 hours during the week in the summer, but they get paid to do that. So not only is their tuition paid, but then they earn a salary to do research. But more than that, the students get that research experience. They are in a lab that's discovery-based. They are working with other students, they're working with graduate students, they're working with world-class researchers and discovering new things in biomedical research. And that kind of preparation, that experience, it's really invaluable.
And I honestly would say the most helpful part is being able to be in a community full of peers that care about science as much as I do. And we can rely on each other, we can relate to each other, and we can learn from each other. And that can help my science, it can help their science, it can help each other socially. I would say that's my favorite part.
The mentoring in this program was really invaluable. They were there every step of the way in the grad school application process. There were many times when I sat down with advisors, Dr. Allen, Dr. Tucker, Dr. Lori Pyle, and they helped me rewrite my personal statements or practice for interviews and visiting other universities.
I would have never been able to even attend these huge conferences without, the MARC travel fund or without even the guidance of my MARC coordinators. They train you from day one as a MARC student, basically. How do you interact with people? How do you take advantage of your resources? How do you take advantage of meeting new people?
The goals of the program are to broaden participation. So we really do hope that students will apply, and we encourage them to do so.
And then we train them on how to enter and thrive in PhD programs in the biomedical sciences so that when they leave the program, they go off and they get PhDs and then they enter the biomedical workforce.